Hello and welcome here to Talk FCB and welcome back to the channel, guys, and ahead of a huge weekend of football, especially when it comes to Barcelona in La Liga, the build-up, it's going to start right here. We will be facing Osasuna at the Camp Nou. Can we finally get a run going under Ronald Koeman? We're going to be discussing it all with special emphasis on what team we could see. It's all coming up. So let's get to it. And today's video is indeed a very special one because it does come to you courtesy of the Tops Kick app. And I am so excited here to bring this to you guys because Tops, of course, are the people who make match attacks, they make turbo attacks, they make the trading cards that I myself collected when I was a kid. And now you can do it all from the comfort of your own phone. You can open packs, you can build your collection, you can trade with your friends, myself included, you can complete missions, and you can earn rewards and open free packs. And I actually want to show you here a free pack that I opened last night, and honestly, it was awesome. Look at this. You've got Jano Black, you've got Francisco Acerbi, you've got Breel Mbolo, and then Lionel Messi. I packed Lionel Messi from a completely free pack on the app, and just for fun, I also got Longley in that one too. It's really good fun. I invite you to download it down below, completely free like I say, and not only is it exciting for you guys, but of course you will be really helping me and supporting the channel, so thank you if you do. And indeed, guys, kickoff will be coming to us at the earlier time on Sunday at 2 p.m. local time in Barcelona, which in terms of a Sunday kickoff, that is an early one indeed. And that's why the build-up here is starting earlier on the channel. And of course, as always, make sure wherever you are in the world that you are where you need to be to catch this one. Elsewhere in La Liga this weekend, many of the teams will be playing before us, of course. Atletico will be travelling to Valencia on Saturday. Atletico right now in second place in La Liga. Real Madrid also on Saturday will be hosting Alaves and they'll be at home for that one. Whereas on Sunday, league leaders Real Sociedad will actually be playing there. The third place team Villarreal, and that there will be after our game. And when you look here at the La Liga table, you can quite clearly see not only who's doing well, but how much ground we already have to make up. Sociedad right now having a stunning season at the top of the league. They're on 23 points. Atletico are looking so solid there in second place and are still unbeaten in La Liga. Real Madrid are currently in fourth on 17 points. And as you can see here, Barcelona, not only they're way down the table with just 11 points in 13th place, but also we're on the same points as our opposition. This won't be easy. And I think that's why coming into this game, guys, especially after the big win against Dinamo, which certainly, again, will build that confidence, will get us all feeling much more positive again. But I wanted to know, how are you feeling? Coming into this game, which is a separate competition, completely different to the Champions League in La Liga, what are we feeling ahead of this match? And I think quite clearly, people are excited. They're optimistic. We want to see a better Barcelona. We want to carry on where we left off against Dinamo Kiev, but also you can still see there is going to be some caution. There is going to be a little bit of skepticism amongst us Barcelona fans because we know when everything is said and done, we can't afford to get ahead of ourselves. Too many times we've had, as a Barcelona fan, reminder after reminder after reminder about why we can't get too ahead of ourselves in these situations. Take this season, for example, especially when you look in there at our form in the Champions League. We destroyed Ferencváros at the Camp Nou 5-1. In terms of an attacking display, it was really good. Just days later, we lose at home to Real Madrid in El Clasico and we fall flat. We fall flat on our face after a big win. But after that game, just days later, away in the Champions League at Juventus, suddenly we win. 2-0, one of the best performances of the season from this team. And you're thinking, okay, things are getting back on track. We're looking good. It was the blip there in the Clasico. But again, days after that game, we fall again. 1-1 against Alaves, and we're straight back down to earth. And that's very much been our season so far. We've had a high, then straight away, we've had a low. We have struggled to gain any serious momentum, and we are lacking in consistency. And let's also be real here. It's not only about this season, because you go back to last season as well, particularly when you're talking about Osasuna, and you'll see that Barcelona failed to beat our opposition in both of our games against them last season, picking up just 1 point out of 6, drawing 2-2 at El Sadar away from home, and at the Camp Nou against 10-man Osasuna, we ended up losing. Do not take anything for granted. Coming into this game, to win, we have to perform. And I think that's why, after such an impressive win, after such a vibrant display away in the Champions League in midweek, there is going to be big emphasis here on Ronald Koeman's team selection. How many of those players is he going to keep in and around that starting lineup? And how many players is he going to bring back in? In terms of the team news right now, Sergio Busquets completed full training on Friday morning. He's been training throughout the week in part of the session, but on Friday he did the full session, and he is fully expected to play a part against Osasuna this weekend. In terms of Ronald Araujo, he only completed part of the training session again, as he has been doing all week, so this game is going to come slightly too soon for him. And of course we will expect the likes of Lionel Messi and Frenkie de Jong, who were rested against Dinamo. They should return to the lineup. But what are the changes may we see? Because indeed, today, we are going to do things a little differently when it comes to the lineup. And I want you guys to let me know afterwards whether you did like this kind of approach. Because after such a good game, after such a good performance, what I'm going to do is show you the team that played against Dinamo, the starting lineup from that game. Then we're going to discuss what we feel needs to change or deserves to change about that team, and also what deserves to stay the same. But then, I'm also going to give you the expected team that I believe Koeman will go with ahead of this game. So you're going to have a few options, and we are going to look at who deserves to stay in that lineup. Because this right here is the team that started against Dinamo in midweek, and of course there were plenty of exciting talent on show, and there were some very good performances. The first change that I would look to make, though, is at left back. I don't think Junior Firpo had a good game at all. I think Jordi Alba will certainly come back in, and he played really well after he came on in the second half. In midfield, I think De Jong will return, but personally, on form, given what we saw against Dinamo, I wouldn't put him back in place of Carlos Alenya. I would actually replace him there with Pjanic, who I thought wasn't at his best against Dinamo. So De Jong would go back into midfield, not at centre-back, because Mingueza and Longley, they have to start. They played very well, especially Mingueza. He has to stay in that team. But Alenya did well against Dinamo, and he would stay in my team. But when you look in there at the attacking areas, the big question would be, number one, does Martin Braithwaite stay in that lineup? And number two, what would you do there with Coutinho and Pedri? Because I personally would actually change 3 out of those 4. I don't think Trincao there did enough to stay in the starting lineup. I think Pedri personally could do with a little bit of a rest. He's played a lot of games for a 17, now 18-year-old this season. And I would also take Coutinho out of the lineup, and I would put these 3 in. Messi from the right, but also he can come in central if needed, because Dest is really dominating on that right side. Dembele over from the left. Griezmann there, playing as a 10, playing behind a natural forward. And for me, Braithwaite, he deserves a start. The way that he played against Dinamo, the number 9 profile that he has, occupying there the 2 centre-backs, for me, it's worth a try. However, that is only what on form Ronald Koeman should go with. But how will he actually line up? Because maybe he won't do that. Because as we know, things really do turn out as we expect. And that's why I believe that this will be his team. I think Ter Stegen will start in goal. I think Alba, Longley, Mingueza and Dest will be along the back line. And that's all fine. That's all good. I think Busquets will probably return in midfield alongside Frenkie de Jong. I think Coutinho will start from the left. Messi central. Griezmann there as the 9. And Dembele from the right. That would be the safe option from Ronald Koeman, and I wouldn't be surprised to see that team. But I would love to see something like more on the left-hand side here. I would like to see Braithwaite rewarded for his form. The same goes for Alenya. The same goes for Mingueza. Messi coming central. Dest operating high on that right-hand side. It's a home game against Osasuna. It's a game that we should be winning. But will we? And of course, guys, when it does come to your predictions, I certainly invite you to check out the Flit Chat, where it is coming now towards the end of the month. Here is the leaderboard as it stands right now, fighting there for a place at the top and to win a shirt of your choice. Make sure you're on the app there to get your predictions in. And in terms of your thoughts ahead of this game, there is confidence, and there really is. Because you believe we'll beat Osasuna by 3+ goals. The mood has certainly changed after that Champions League win. And I believe there will be a 3-goal margin. I'm going to be confident here. I don't know why, because every time that we're confident, every time we think everything is going well, it comes crashing down. But maybe, just maybe, we can finally get what we need. We can finally start a run of wins. We have to do it now. And I'm going to go Barça 4. Osasuna 1, a good attacking display, goals all around that attacking area. That would be great, and I would love to see it. So please do leave your thoughts in the comments down below, guys. What are you expecting in the lead up to this game? And what are you hoping for from the starting lineup there on the side of Koeman? Who would you choose and why? I hope you enjoyed the build-up, and let me know there what you thought of that different approach to the starting lineup, the different options that we analysed. And of course, guys, I will see you soon. Tomorrow, the press conference, it'll be over there on More Talk FCB. Make sure you're there for that, and I will see you soon. But until next time, as always, Visca el Barça!